With tough economic times continuing to threaten funding for public higher education, more than 200 University of South Carolina alumni and supporters once again marched to the State House to speak one-on-one with legislators during the annual Carolina Day at the State House on February 8, 2012. The event is sponsored by My Carolina Alumni Association's Carolina Action Network. Referencing an economic impact analysis conducted by the Moore School Division of Research in 2011, University President Harris Pastides told the advocates at the post-event luncheon how the university's annual impact on the state totals more than $4.1 billion.
We have to advocate for the University of South Carolina. I know you told them this today. This is what I say. $1 invested in the University of South Carolina is quadrupled as an investment in the state of South Carolina.
The economic impact study showed that the university supports nearly 53,000 jobs in the state and supports $200 million in state tax revenue, exceeding annual state appropriations to the university by $75 million. Advocates representing all 8 of the university system campuses were on hand to participate. They were provided with a summary of the impact the university has in each of the legislators' home districts. This included the numbers of students enrolled, the economic impact, as well as the number of alumni who vote in their districts. Trey Walker, Director of State Relations for the university, says the message to the General Assembly for the university is that of access, affordability, and accountability.
What President Pastides and the university have put forth is a reform proposal called accountability-based funding, which would reform the way that higher ed is funded in South Carolina. Currently, the system is dysfunctional. It needs to be more accountable, more accessible, and more affordable, sort of a metric-based, performance-based with graduation rates, retention rates. We think the flagship university system can excel, and we think that's probably the future in these tight budget times.
Among those priorities is a requested $5 million in recurring funds for the Palmetto College, which Pastides called one of the most ambitious programs ever launched by the university.
And this will take our 4 wonderful, thriving, 2-year universities and make them an oasis for baccalaureate-bound students. We're going to use online education as a way to provide a baccalaureate degree for those students who simply don't have the economic wherewithal or the family situation or the work situation that allows them to pick up, move to Columbia, to Aiken, to Spartanburg, or to Beaufort to continue their education. I have not been met with any adversity about this concept. Everybody who we've talked about is in favor of it. They've endorsed it. There are no natural adversaries in the state of South Carolina.
Additional priorities for 2012 include funding for facilities at the USC School of Law, one-time funding to update and expand equipment in research labs, as well as support of lottery scholarships. A full list of 2012 legislative priorities can be found online at mycarolina.org/advocacy. Representative Bakari T. Sellers told the advocates at the morning briefing not to be ashamed to ask for what they think the university needs and deserves, and echoed both Walker's and Pastides' comments, noting that the legislators are listening.
We're all elected by the people of South Carolina. We all represent the 4.6 million South Carolinians in this great state, and that you all have a voice in this process. So whoever your elected official is, grab them out and look them in the eye and ask them for exactly what you want, ask them for exactly what you need, ask them for exactly what you deserve. At the University of South Carolina, you deserve the world, in my opinion, so don't come ask me for anything. I'm going to give you whatever you want. But there are those of us who don't understand the value of what this university has, or what this university means. Education is the gateway to the American dream. It truly is. That's more than political rhetoric, but that is a fact. And the stronger we make the University of South Carolina, the stronger we make the state of South Carolina.
Becoming an advocate for the Carolina Action Network can take as little or as much time as an individual has to give. CAN advocates are a network of volunteers who work together to increase awareness regarding legislative issues that affect the state's colleges and universities. For more information, please visit mycarolina.org/advocacy or call 803-777-4111.